I do remember having toothache quite a lot at the end, but it was usually down to abscesses or infections and this.
Right.
Since last spoke, I've had surgery for full
Top and bottom.
top and bottom
Fixed.
implants. Yes.
No more dentures. Okay, welcome back everyone. It's VJ here and I'm with Sandra again. We have to stop meeting like this, Sandra.
All the time.
So what are we now, 4 weeks in?
4 weeks ago, yeah.
Talk to me.
Totally no problems whatsoever. I'm still on a soft diet till I've come back for the data capture again.
Correct. So we're taking you down the alternative method. So the reason we do that sometimes with patients is it's a complex clinical calculation where some people need this step.
Yeah.
In addition, but it's right now it's only about 10 or 15% of people that need that. And the main reason for you is that you didn't have your own fixed teeth for how long?
Oh, 15 years at least.
15 years.
Yeah,
so
long
we're
time.
sort of waking up your jawbone for the first time in God knows how long.
Yeah.
And we're also, the other interesting thing we're doing is we're waking up your facial muscles.
Yeah.
So have you noticed a difference in that?
Yeah, when I look at, well, I would never have had a photo took, but when, like, yeah, I can see a difference already, yeah.
Well, I'm talking to you and I can see all your facial muscles moving properly.
Yeah.
Which you didn't when I first interviewed you at all. Yeah, exactly. There was all that. There was all that going on. Tell me about the change in you as a person. What's been the biggest change, would you say?
I don't even think about going out. I just go out without go through the trauma and drama, trying not to go out, avoiding it.
Will you answer the door now to the Amazon driver?
Yes, everybody's been.
So anybody knocks on the door, it's not a panic. Just come on in.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, and I went to the theatre at weekend because it was a Christmas present from last year. And my daughter got a proper camera, like, not a phone. And I would never have gone on a photograph like that, and it's just amazing. Yeah, so got photos with my family, which I never had.
That moment when you had to face the camera, but you actually wanted to.
Yeah.
Tell me what that felt like for you.
Like my friends, they've got like photographs with their family, you know, with their daughter and their grandchildren and everything. And I've only got one really with my first son. A lot of photographs when he was a baby and growing up, because that was before he had the dentures. And then just trying to catch up now on these photos and glad, like, you know, that I can.
So you've become a fashion model now. It's just permanent now.
Yeah, that'd be
Any opportunity to jump in a photograph and you're there.
Photobombing.
Well, that's wonderful. And the other thing I wanted to know about is psychologically, because I've always said this, right? The single biggest change that I've noticed in patients on the other side is psychologically the change in them in terms of the general mood from the minute they wake up to the minute they go to bed. They just, I've heard this many times before, they just go, I'm happier.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
Like, I can't describe it. Like, it's a happy, and it's they're not having to think about just no negativity, the positivity, I think, really. Like, never have to think, oh, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that, and all that. And it's funny not doing that all the time, even think different things with my hands. And like not smoking, eating healthy. I'm on a soft diet and I'm still eating healthier than I'm, you know.
And what's the motivation to do all of this for you now?
Just can smile and talk to people.
You just want to keep that now,
Yeah.
right? And no matter what it takes, you're going to do whatever
Yeah,
it takes.
Definitely.
I think part of the problem, for me anyway, in all this time, people think what I do is a cosmetic procedure.
Yeah.
It isn't.
Definitely not.
Not at all. It will have a cosmetic result, but it's not why I do it.
No.
You know? And the reason that I do it is something very difficult. It's very difficult to describe, but I think you'll understand. I know something that if a patient feels whole, they're just better people.
Yeah.
You know, if they just feel like they're themselves again after a long time, everything about them gets better. not just to themselves. And it's one of the things I wanted to ask you about. Tell me what the reaction of the people that are your nearest and dearest have been to seeing this Sandra.
Like me, my eldest son, he lives in Bolton, and I see him quite a lot, like, but I would never do FaceTime, and he always does FaceTime. Never ever answer a video call in my life, but I do now. And he's saying, "Oh, it's weird you're answering it like that." My mum was in Cyprus, and she FaceTimes, but I don't answer them. But I do all this FaceTiming now. Even my auntie in Australia FaceTime. She's saying, "Oh, it's so lovely to see you. I thought you was a Biden man." Just.
And you feel the confidence to be able to do this now, and what's that done for you emotionally?
Like I said, my auntie in Australia, I was close to my dad's sister. My dad died, and just because I didn't want to, I spoke to her a lot, and
It's a normal family.
It's not the same, is it? And she's moved into a new apartment, and she did a virtual tour, but I wouldn't go on the video calls forever. So I just feel like I've got the relationship back with her. Like my mum's like, "Oh, I can't wait to see you," and all that. Like we're going to Cyprus for a big family reunion, which I can't wait now. And like my middle son, he's the one that he doesn't say nothing like to me, he's very private and all that, he doesn't compliment anybody. But he said to my daughter last week, Ryan said, "I think your mum's teeth are the best ones I've ever seen."
That's good to know.
And my granddaughter, I don't see her that often, she's only one, she's 13 months. And she's got 9 teeth already, which is quite... She's got very, very whitish teeth, but she keeps looking at me like that. I said, "Yeah, we'll eat the same."
Yeah, but overall...
Generally, I can have a joke and a laugh. I would never have... It would have been all...
That. But so I'm looking at you from over here, right? So this is what we call the social distance, okay?
Yeah.
So this is a known phenomenon. So I find it astonishing, which is why I don't really do it, or I don't recommend any of my clinicians do it. In the beginning, I used to do the same thing that my hairdresser did, which is just give someone a mirror, and they do all this. And I'm like, when the hell do you ever do that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right? But then you look at somebody and you're seeing a smile on a face, not teeth. And in your own brain, subconsciously, we all do this. We go, "That looks right."
Yeah.
It just looks right on your face. It just looks like it's always been there.
Yeah.
And the way we do that is we actually, from the beginning, so you remember we took all those photographs and all those videos and everything. So we've actually got software that calculates the length to width of your face. So for example, your cheekbones, the position of your cheekbones has never changed.
No.
The line that goes between your pupils has never changed.
No.
And we're just lining all these things up. So people just think we randomly pick some teeth and go, "Here you go."
Definitely not, no.
Because the best result for me is if it looks like it's always been there, I've done my job. The last question I had for you was about Jamie, your daughter who works here. Tell me how she's been with Mum now in the last 4 weeks.
She's a bit bossy with me anyway, Jen.
You surprised me. Go on.
And she's so I've only just started with the electric toothbrush because Isabella told me to leave it another week, and so she's watching me like I'm 2 years old in the bathroom. And don't get your guns and all that, which I'm glad as a help learn, because it was a bit odd at first, but I'm getting used to that now. And I can start using the water flotter from today.
Yeah.
But Jamie said, "I can't believe it's only been 4 weeks." I can't when I first came back after 6 days, I get emotional to talk about it because it's so life-changing. I can't say it, but Jamie's saying, like, obviously she's giving me good advice because, I've read everything I can anyway, but she's giving me good advice about, and I'm still, like I said, still on soft diet, but that's not bothering me. I've been on soft diet for that long anyway because I couldn't eat, so that really doesn't affect me. I just, I've got an excuse to eat 2 litres of ice cream more. But Jamie said I need to start, because I'm going to be fat. I said, "Yeah, but fat will be nice too. The face will be nice."
Oh, God.
But she's just...
Trust her to go to the
so
"you're going to be
happy,
fat" thing.
everybody. Because like I say, I'm doing things with her now. I wouldn't go anywhere. She wouldn't even ask me because she knows I wouldn't go.
But now it's different, right?
Yeah, like I said, we've been out to this theatre thing. a boyfriend's parents are lovely. They have like a gathering sometimes. I never go. Well, Jamie won't even ask me because I'm embarrassed all the time. And they're having one soon, and I can't wait to go to that because the lovely people. But I've kept my distance because I avoided everything.
Yeah, but imagine that, right? People make
They must
assumptions.
think I was rude and ignorant.
Correct.
Yeah, so me all
Correct.
people's yeah.
And that's so not the truth.
Yeah.
And this is the bit that's so upsetting for me.
Yeah.
There are millions of people going through this right now in this country, millions
Yeah.
of them. And people just make up assumptions. Oh, she's miserable. She never
She never
smiles.
wants to go anywhere.
She never goes anywhere.
That's just what come, yeah.
When the truth of the matter is, they want to,
Of course, yeah.
but they can't.
Can't, no, you really can't.
It's like the worst kind of prison. It's a prison you build for yourself. You know, you almost go, right, okay, I need to remove myself from human society because I'm miserable and I'm unhappy and I don't want to share with them.
No.
And that's the worst feeling of all. And I've listened to that for so long from patients.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking.
Well, it is. It just, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
This just cannot be right. We wouldn't tolerate this in any other aspect
No.
of human existence. But for some reason, for the guys who are suffering with poor oral health, it isn't their fault.
No.
And even if it was, there's an element of human dignity to go, right, well, okay, let's try and put them right. Let's try and get them to have their life back because they deserve their life just like everyone else does. I don't want to get into a fight with the government on this, but I've always viewed healthcare as an investment and not a cost.
Yeah.
Okay? So you can either let people fall to bits and spend a fortune putting them back together, or you can spend a fortune on catching problems early and never let them fall to bits in the first place, right? That way you greatly reduce the number who are falling to bits, and then the ones who have fallen to bits, because it's going to happen, you've got the time and the money to fix them.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you the other dumb argument I hear. Well, Fitch, if you screen everybody and you catch them early, you won't have any work to do. My answer's always the same. Good.
Yeah.
Good. I can do with the break. That would be nice. If I had no work, if everybody came in and they went, can you just screen me and tell me I don't have periodontal disease, or, you know, I screen them and go, guess what? You don't need anything.
Yeah.
Bye. I'd be delighted. But I know something about human beings. It's going to happen to a few, no matter what they do, no matter how well they take care of themselves. I just want to prevent the ones who could have been prevented.
Yeah.
Jamie will have told you this because she works downstairs here, right? Because she told me this. She said, what I couldn't, because when she started working here, I interviewed her, and she said to me, I just couldn't believe these people that were coming in saying to her before they'd even gone and seen the clinical team, I hope they can fix me.
Yeah.
And then coming back out an hour and a half later, after they've had the assessment, with the biggest grin you've ever seen, and them saying, they can fix me.
Yeah.
I'm going to get my life back.
Yeah. I remember, like, she said, like, sometimes she'd always been emotional. She don't tell me, obviously, details, but she said some people obviously affect different people, you know.
Yeah.
She said the difference in they're all, you know, especially, like, she said, we're grown men, because she's only young, like, you know, and she said,
Can't believe it.
No,
They behave
because
like
I
a
think-
12-year-old when you've suddenly given them their life back.
yeah, because I think with men, it doesn't matter, just, I don't mean it matters more, but
They don't
they
talk
didn't
about
see
it.
it like that. Men were more, just got in the background and got on with it in their own thing. And then she said it's when they're crying and they're overwhelmed and the laughs are back. It's even on them groups when you see, it's not the picture of the before and after, it's the, you can tell even in the content what they're writing. You can feel it. It's on some people.
I had a meeting with the clinic managers. Your daughter is one of the clinic managers. And the overwhelming thing that came out at the meeting was, they said, Vijay, how do you deal with the tears? And I said, you never tire of it. It's still, to this day, so powerful
Yeah.
because each cry is unique. Each one of them, it's almost like they're crying the misery out of them.
Yes, yeah.
It's like the pain and the suffering is being cried out of them.
Amazing.
And you just sit there, and I said, look, this job is emotionally challenging. But then the reason that I am addicted to this job is I've never come across anything in my life that makes me feel more alive
Yeah.
and gives me a greater purpose than doing this.
Yeah.
Because all I want is what I'm staring at right now.
Yeah.
Is a happy human being on the other side. That's all I want. All the nitty gritty of what color is it? Is it the right shape? And I'm like, oh, come on. Listen, it's not a perfect science because you're not perfect. And I've got to work with what I have left.
Yeah,
You
exactly,
understand?
yeah.
And I didn't create the damage, okay? But I'm going to try my best to work with what I have left to give you something that's infinitely better. I'll tell you what was really funny, right? I was in America lecturing 4 weeks ago, talking about what I'm going to do next, okay? So I had all these people come from Silicon Valley. So it's not far away from Vegas, right?
Yeah.
So they all came in, and they're just tech people, right? And they talk about the huge difference that being able to order a taxi on your phone makes. And I'm like, what are you lot on about? The world can live without Uber.
Yeah.
Can't live without what I do, right? Just can't. So I give this lecture. There's people in the audience. They're all like, sorry, who is this guy and what's he going on about? Anyway, that all happens, right? And then I leave. And then slowly, they start looking at my website.
Yeah.
They start reading the Trustpilot reviews. So I've got this one guy who's coming here on Friday, right? Now, he is a billionaire, okay? And he is getting off his backside in California, and he's coming here on Friday. And I'll tell you the main thing he wants to check out for himself. He wants to check out whether people are actually as happy on the ground as they say they are on my Trustpilot reviews.
I'd say 20 times more in real life.
And I said, do you actually think I'd sit around making those reviews up to hoodwink a billionaire from California? What, you don't think I've got anything better to do with my life than to sit around making it up just to catch you off? It's just nonsense. So he's coming. And he said to me, what do you think's going to happen? And I said, I'll be honest, I don't think you'll ever forget it.
Yeah.
And I also think that you'll look across all your investments and you'll go, nothing makes people happy like that.
No.
Nothing even comes close. And then you just have to ask yourself a question. If you want to be with me, what you're saying is you want over 1 billion people to be happier than they are right now. Is that what you want to do with your life? I don't know. What's wrong with sitting on your yacht or flying your private jet? You know, you seem to tell me that that's wonderful. Me, if I had a yacht, it would look ridiculous on my driveway and my neighbors would get really annoyed, you know, because they wouldn't be able to get the car out because I know something. I just wouldn't be sitting around on it doing nothing because that's not me. So it's fascinating for me how little people understand the incredibly human condition of feeling broken.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then coming to the other side where you're just not broken anymore.
It's amazing.
It's just black and white. It's just
it
really,
is,
really
isn't it?
that simple.
Exactly.
You know, it's that basic. And we're trying.
People don't know it's there to do, to be
That's
done.
the bit that's so upsetting, Sandra.
Yeah.
70% of the people that will come in here today for a clinical assessment across the national network will utter the words that have always upset me. I didn't know it was possible. The other thing they'd say is, if I'd known about it sooner, I'd have done it sooner.
Yeah.
And I can't give them their life back. I can't give you the 16 years back. I can give you everything else moving forward. but I can't give you the 16 years back. And you can't tell me that if we'd had a conversation back in 2005, you wouldn't have had it in the front of your mind and go, do you know what? I'm going to save up.
Yeah.
And 5 years from now,
And
bang,
and
done it. You'd have done it, wouldn't you?
Day to day. Like I said, people see it cosmetic, don't they, a lot of it, and it's not. Like they, oh, my mum's have to have a hip, and they'd, but it wouldn't have a profound life. Like it's not life changing. Like
I have this saying that all my patients understand. I say to them, the smile on the inside will always be bigger than the smile on the outside.
Yeah.
And they all get that when I say it. They just go, yes.
Yeah.
When I tell my colleagues, they are like, what? And I'm like, let's just hope that there's never a day when you have to
That
sit
you know what I mean.
in my
Yeah.
world. Okay? Let's just hope that. But I promise you something. Every single one of my patients, every single one, the smile on the inside is always bigger than the smile on the outside.
Yeah.
And that's the bit. I can see it.
Yeah.
You're radiating an energy that you just didn't have.
No. And it's only 4 weeks.
It's
and
only
I've
4
already-
weeks
I'm
in. We're
here,
in 4 weeks
I'm
in.
still I'm forgetting already.
But that's the
difference,
beauty.
yeah.
That is the most amazing thing about medical technology used right.
Yeah.
You said it earlier in this, quality of life. There is no life without quality.
Like I'm later I'm looking today, I knew what evening today, but I'm going in 2 hours early. They wouldn't even have asked me to do overtime before, because I knew I wouldn't go in. But now I'm like, yeah, I'll come.
Yeah, I'm up for that.
I'll go to.
Great, fantastic. Really appreciate talking to me again. I'm sure
Yeah.
we'll do another one of these
Yeah,
soon.
thank you, yeah.
Okay, thank
Yeah,
you,
thank you.
Sandra. Really appreciate it. Come on, time to give me a hug.
Another friend, a work friend said, because she's been off sick, and she said her teeth are gorgeous and all that. And I said, oh, I forgot, you know, and try and play it then, because I do not forgot, obviously, because I'm so hammered, but it feels totally normal.